I can't work. I'm autistic, and I have multiple diagnosed. I'm diagnosed on the spectrum, and I have multiple diagnoses for mental illness, of depression, anxiety, PTSD, agoraphobia. And I'm not saying this to define who I am based on my mental challenges. I'm just saying this because that's the fact, and it directly affects my ability to earn an income. And part of it is like the depression and the anxiety and the PTSD is what's preventing me from doing the not safe for work. It's just the same problem. It's actually obviously some of it is because of the nature of the work, because it's like personal and that. But honestly, if I'm going to be real with you, it's the same exact problem, even like just working at like Burger King. It's the same exact problem. Working when somebody is forcing me to work. It's the same problem I had in school that I was talking about a little earlier. I missed so many days of school in high school, like hundreds of days. I missed hundreds of days of school throughout my school career. Because they wanted me to show up 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. And I couldn't do it. I was just like, I'm just going to stay in bed because I can't get out of bed today. And I'm just going to play video games because what's the point of going to school? The teachers are going to, give me a gold star? Because because I read a book? like what the hell? Like, they give you all this busy work for what? So they can train you to be an obedient slave to someone who's making millions of dollars while you're making like pennies? Like, what the fuck, dude? Why have people continue to feed into this? Like, what the hell? Like, how did this even happen? Why haven't people people have been tired of it for a very long time, but they're like, oh, that's just the way things are. But that's why it continues to happen, because obviously if people don't like put an end to it, they're gonna keep utilizing it and taking advantage of you. And that's what's changing right now is the pandemic. Is people are forced to either like just not be able to work, or they have to work from home, and then people are questioning like, hey, like, why do I have to go to the office? I'm not gonna go back after I can. Or they quit their job and it's like it's this whole thing that's changing right now, and it's really like taking a while, but I feel like it's gonna completely change. And some people are very like pessimistic about it. They're like, oh, it's never gonna change. Like, well, you can't have that attitude either. That's how we got here in the first place. We have to fight for it. It's not gonna be easy, okay? Like, but enough people right now are seeing the reality. You kind of have to like jolt people away from what they think is comfortable, because you can be comfortable with something, but it can still be hurting you. Because like, let's say you like break your arm or something. Well, if I hold it this way, it doesn't hurt, but it might hurt you in the long run because it heals wrong. And then you're stuck with you're stuck with a permanently like a permanently messed up arm. And so like, just because something feels comfortable doesn't mean it's good for you. In fact, sometimes things that are good for you are painful. Like mental health, like going to therapy is really painful. I cry like every day. But the thing is like, it would be a problem if I wasn't crying, if I wasn't paying attention to the things that I need to pay attention to. And that's how so many people go through their life, is they think that just because everything seems fine, because they're able to go to work, because they're able to function, quote unquote, that it must be fine and they don't need to do anything. But they're complacent and they're comfortable. That doesn't mean that they're doing that. Eventually that comes crashing down, and you'll see that in the rise of like depression, that people who have good paying jobs have like some of the highest rates of depression, because they're so focused on the appearance of healthy. They think that if they don't need to go to therapy, that means they're fine. And the whole fact that people think that they need to avoid therapy in order to be considered normal, whatever that means, is a huge problem. Like, it's okay to be ugly every now and then. It's okay to cry. And obviously people are just trying to work in the system that's built for them, where it's like, oh, if you show any sign of weakness, then you know, you're not going to get us any opportunities. And yeah, I guess I'm a prime example of that. I've suffered my entire life because I don't fit that standard that people expect from me. Like people want me to act a certain way, and because I speak my mind, and because I don't put up with people's bullshit, I get punished for it. I get denied opportunities. Oh yeah, sorry, we're not hiring right now. Why'd you have a fucking sign that says now hiring, you fucking asshole? Jeez.